Hi there, I'm Joey.
I'm Jacob.
And we're watching Star Trek for the first time. Last time on Star Trek, I'm going to say it again. What didn't happen last time on Star Trek?
What didn't happen?
Sure, I did the same intro 2 episodes in a row, but I think it's important because it has been just such a significant time for this show, such a change in this show that I'm just unbelievably excited going forward. I do believe I know that this is like some kind of epilogue to those 2 episodes.
The show almost needs it.
It needs it. It totally did. Because let's be fair, like part 2 of Best of Both Worlds doesn't give Picard the proper time to like assess what he's been through, you know?
Plus
we get some longing stares out of a window and he doesn't pick up his drink like he normally does and do it just, oh yes, my Earl Grey, etc.,
yeah.
You know?
I mean, we also had some dialogue at the end of the episode that says the Enterprise needs
repairs
for like 2 months.
Yeah, so I wonder if that's actually what this episode is about. I will be very curious. We're gonna watch, I didn't say the title. We're gonna watch an episode, today we're watching an episode called Family.
Okay.
Family could, I think, refer to the Enterprise crew being closer. That could happen. Or it could be literally, since I'm assuming we're on Earth, it could be about somebody else's family on Earth.
On Earth, yeah.
Picard's family, maybe?
Maybe. I mean, I could see it being both. I could see both plot lines happening.
There was a vague allusion to Picard's mother back in the battle, I believe?
Yeah, but
way back in season 1.
Yeah, but I think the implication is she's dead.
I think so, yeah. So, but I guess we'll find out. We're going to get into post-episode thoughts in a second. Be sure to join us then. We're about to watch Family. I am hurt. I am hurt. Deeply hurt. Deeply in pain. This was amazing. This is like, here, we were talking just last video about, some of the all-time greats of TNG. This is up there. And yet somehow only on one of our lists.
Which one?
My friend John. It is their 3rd favorite episode of season 4. So
okay.
Yeah. Yeah, one of the all-time greats, I'd say here. I'd hope others would agree. I love this. I absolutely love this. I'm also, I recognize this about myself. So often my favorite pieces of like trilogies of things are the endings. I love closing out a story nicely. If a story can be closed out nicely, that will make me happier than any sort of fulfillment of the rest of that trilogy.
Then like the big ending that like usually the second part.
Yeah, it's my love of Return of the Jedi. It's my love of Last Crusade. It's my love of, this is a weird one for the example I'm trying to bring up, but Army of Darkness. I think Family definitely being the 3rd of a trilogy really here just hammers home everything I love about these characters and more. I guess let's break it down plot by plot.
Yeah, because there's 3.
Yeah, let's do the shortest one first, because this one hurt. They all hurt. They all hurt deeply. But I want to talk about Wesley and Jack Crusher, and as such Beverly Crusher, of course. We'd never seen Jack Crusher before.
Jack Crusher is a character since line 1 of this show has been dead.
He's been dead from the very beginning. It has a lot to do with Picard's own insecurities about himself and the Crusher family, Beverly's own trepidations in raising her son on the Enterprise, Wesley's own ambitions. Jack has been this looming shadow over this entire show. And to properly see him in such a touching scene here, Beverly finds an old recording that Jack left for Wesley to watch eventually, that he planned to make more.
Yeah, the idea was that he recorded one when Wesley was, 10 weeks old? 10
weeks old, he said, yeah.
And the idea was, as Wesley kept getting older, until presumably he was 18, he would have all these various versions of Jack Crusher to see.
Yeah.
To see how he has changed through 18 years.
Yeah, but we have the one, and we have a guy that they cast that looks just like fucking Will Wheaton. That blows my mind. It's not just the hairstyle. He just looks like Will Wheaton. It's crazy. But he leaves this wonderful message. Just the kind of person he hopes Wesley grows into, and the kind of person that he wants Wesley to see him as, because he says ideally, I won't be this person when you are 18.
I will be older. I will be wiser. Like I will ideally be a better parent, because right now I don't think I'm a very good one.
Yeah, and just that little moment when Will Wheaton just reaches out to him as the message ends. Oh God, Jack Crusher is very much like TOS movie suit. It looks like one of those suits.
It looks like a TOS suit that's bridging the time gap because he's got the badge communicator.
Yeah, so it's the movie TOS movie suit transitioning into the TNG suit, which is interesting. It's just a really touching little moment, and I like that. It's the shortest plot of the episode.
It's got what, 3-4 scenes?
Yeah, it's nothing crazy. It's enough to make an impact and definitely hammer home the point of the episode. I think I would have liked maybe just one last scene with Beverly to sort of like close out the loop.
Yes, I think I would have liked to circle back in on Beverly after that has happened.
Mm-hmm. But then also in some ways less is more. Maybe just that last moment with Wesley standing alone in the holodeck is enough. And I can see that landing just as hard. It does land hard. It's incredibly hard. I want to talk about Worf, the wonderful family that he grew up with, Sergei and Helena.
They were phenomenal parents. The most humblest of parents I've ever seen.
Yeah, there's that great scene with Guinan when she's just like, how did you raise him? They're like, no, we were just parents. Like, we just did our job.
They said, they specifically said, we did nothing special.
Yeah, he's just like, yeah, sure, he's a Klingon, but no, he's still a kid. He was still our kid.
Yeah.
There's this, we were talking about this during the episode, there is this fascinating trend that we see a lot more nowadays in TV, where people treat adoption plots with this weird like dancing around that ends up making it more problematic, where people are like, where often you'll see like adopted kids in shows and movies refer to their parents as like, their adopted parents as like, oh, they're not my real parents, etc. But no, there is no doubt about it. When you see these guys, these are just Worf's parents. These are the guys that raised Worf to be a good person.
And Worf also doesn't have any hang-ups about his biological parents not being his real parents either.
Yeah.
I mean, it helps they're dead.
Yeah.
So there's that.
Well, yeah.
But like, this is Worf's plot that he's tap dancing around, that like his parents know of, that he's been like dishonored. I forget the phrase.
He was excommunicated, I believe.
Yeah, excommunicated. Yeah. Like that he has effectively been excommunicated. Like his parents know.
Yeah.
But he doesn't want to talk about it.
Yeah. This is in many ways a follow up to the episode Sins of the Father, and they are here because they were told about it. They were told about him being dishonored and excommunicated from Klingon society, and they want to make sure that he's just okay. And it is so sweet. I love the actors playing his parents. They are so fucking sweet. And God, Michael Dorn just still sells it. He doesn't compromise Worf as well to make it more emotionally touching, It is touching though in a way when like Worf looks at his parents dead in the eye and like is like in his deadly serious Klingon manner and is like, I am happy that you are here. It's like he means it. He means it, but he's doing it in his way.
Yeah. And there's other like nice quote unquote family moments where like they're telling embarrassing stories about Worf to Geordi.
Yeah.
And Worf is like, okay, I'm kind of done hearing about embarrassing stories. Can we please move on?
Yeah. It's just, it's so sweet. But of course, this review has gone on so long without talking about Jean-Luc Picard, who, this being the sort of epilogue to Best of Both Worlds, Picard's a lot of shit going on. He has a lot to deal with and a lot to work through. And so he sees his brother, Robert. They're in France. They say they're in France, and all these people are old British men, and like they have names like Rene and Robert and Jean-Luc, and it's just like, and there's a guy named Louis who's clearly to be Louis. But anyway, I digress. Robert's kind of a dick. He's always resented his brother for being, the super successful, career-oriented.
He would have been like the golden child, so to speak.
Yeah. But Robert has this simple life in their village, and with his wife and their kid, and we understand also that like his wife is the one that kept Picard part of the family. It's just like she reached out to him because it's important to stay in touch with him, and Picard thanks her for just making him feel like he's part of the family. She's like, no, you are part of the family. You are part of us.
Because if it was up to her husband, he probably would have never got correspondence, never got any kind of update on the family.
Robert also importantly resents, I think, the Roddenberry's utopian society in general. He resents this idea of utopia because he's like, no, you did not work for this. We are doing good, honest work here. We are living, I guess, realistically like the humans of old.
He's growing. He seems to primarily make wine,
which is somewhat also antithetical to what Gene Roddenberry's utopia is, because everyone works. Everyone still works. Utopian society should be that you don't have to work. And Robert resents what that should be, but it's not what utopia is in the Star Trek universe.
Do you know what kind of is happening in the Star Trek universe? Everyone works for the government.
Yeah.
In some way, shape, or form.
Yeah, and I guess ideally if you don't work for the government and you're still on Earth, then you're not working, I guess, for the government. Like you're not required to work outside of that.
Yeah.
But Robert chooses to. He chooses to still make his wine. You know, like still, you know, work as a farmer would realistically.
Yeah, he seems to have like a light, normal farm, but primarily makes wine.
But God, there is this amazing blowout between Jean-Luc and Robert. They fight, they laugh, and then Patrick Stewart delivers this unbelievable performance where he just utterly breaks down because, as established at the end of the last episode, like he still remembers everything that Locutus had him do, that the Borg had him do. He literally killed for them, and he was aware of it the entire time. All agency was taken from him. And that breaks Picard. And Robert, the entire time, you get that he has been questioning his brother's humanity. He was so career-oriented and just moved up in the world so fast that he did not see him as understanding of what he was going through. And that moment when Picard breaks down just shows Robert that he is just as human as he is. And it is so sweet. And I love those last couple scenes with Helena as well. Or no, not Helena. What is the wife's name? I didn't write down the wife's name.
I definitely don't remember clocking it.
Shit, I totally forgot to write. Damn it, for an episode I love so much, I forgot to write down the wife's name. But yeah, and God, I love that last moment with Renee, just out among the field. I imagine that shooting stars at the end is actually the Enterprise flying away.
Logically, it's the Enterprise.
Just let him dream, that gorgeous final line. Oh man, what an episode! What an unbelievable episode! I think as far as the actual after post episode thoughts go, like this is a longer review than Both Worlds Part 2 because I think there's so much to say here. There's so much to love.
Oh yeah, it hits so many different emotional beats. I love them all.
Yeah, truly one of my favorites of the show. Like hands down.
Oh, easily one of my favorites.
Well, I think that about does it. Be sure to check out the Obliterated Studios Patreon. That'll be linked below. Be sure to join us next time when we continue Star Trek The Next Generation. Until then, this has been Joey Morgan.
I'm Jacob.
Goodbye.